Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live stream. I see some folks already here. Shave Cave, Inspector, and Sam. Thanks for joining this evening. I hope you gents are doing all right. I'm trying to get my camera adjusted. Why do I always look red on here? I'm not really red. The lighting is bad in here, I think. Everything's going well, Samuel. How about yourself? Hello, Go Hobbs. Appreciate you joining. How's everything going up in Montreal? I hope it's going well. Point that down a little bit. There we go. I think we're getting it. Welcome back to another live stream. I see there were 7 folks here. Hey, Reed, I was just checking your video earlier. Good conversation about the labels and how they impact the hobby. Hey, Nick, good to see you. No bubbles, no troubles. That's exactly right. No bubbles, no troubles. Hey, RK. Hey, RK. How's it going up in New York? Hope it's going well. With the Rona, nobody wants the Rona. The Rona is a real pain for everybody. Hey, Jack, nice to see you. There's Jack, there's the Inspector. By the way, I try to shout out people who have channels. Check out Jack from the Virtual Groom Room. Judd the Stud, how's it going, Judd? Where are you at in Kentucky, by the way? Let me know, roughly. Hey, Felix, nice to see you, man. I'm doing well, Samuel, and I hope you are as well. Hey, Jill, nice to see Jill. By the way, Jill has a channel also. She Shaves with Jill. Go check her out. I try to, again, shout out fellow YouTubers when I know they have a channel. And if I miss someone, you all let me know. And I will be happy to shout out your channel. Thanks again, Sam. Sam, you're from Australia, I want to say? Oh, Judd the Stud is from Ashland, which is about a little over an hour and 30 minutes from where I am. Hey, Tim. By the way, Tim has a channel. It's for the love of shave, or you tell us what it is. It's something like that. Josh from Shooting the Shave. Hey, how you doing? Bradley is here. The eyes of Texas is on me. That's pretty awesome. Melbourne, Australia. Okay, cool. Where is Con in Australia down there? Was it Melbourne? I can't remember if he was Melbourne or Sydney or somewhere like that. I can't recall. Oh, Jill says she's uploading another video right now. That's cool. We will check that out. Neither can you. Do you know, have you ever ordered from the Stray Whisker, Samuel? He's over there in Australia. So he's a nice guy. He's got a great YouTube channel, by the way. Hey, Arthur, it's good to see you. A's Back is there. Hey, A's Back, it's good to see you as well. Yeah, Samuel, check him out. Go on YouTube, Shave the Man. His production is the best of any YouTube channel as far as wet shaving channels. Leaf razor, yes, I love it for head shaving, and it is my favorite razor. I purchased it directly from Leaf. I missed someone there. Let's see. Justin, hey Justin, it's nice to see you there. Hey Steve, good to see you. Glenn, the Sea Monster is here. Glenn Helly, go check out Glenn Helly's channel. Make sure you're taking notes. Kicking back, drinking a beer, shave with a camisori today. Oh, awesome, awesome. I'm having what you would consider a very basic beer, Jack. DC Shaves is here. Hey, good. DC's, it must be late over in England. What time is it over there? Like, I don't know, midnight or 1? In the UK? That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, mighty late. It would be mighty late for me. 1 in the morning, DC. Thanks for joining. By the way, the DC Shaves has a channel. Also, Mr. G has a channel. He shaved his head. I think it looks good on Mr. G. So go check out Mr. G and the DC Shaves. Yeah, Bradley has been talking to me a lot about Star Wars in my videos. We have something special coming up for Bradley. He's been talking about the Force and the dark side of the Force and so on and so forth. So we have something special for a thumbnail for Bradley. Peated 14-year Balvenie. That's good stuff. I like that. Anthony Vincent. Hey, Anthony has a channel also. Go check out his channel. Who was that there? Fernando's there. Yeah, awesome. By the way, I'm sorry for bumping the camera here, but every now and then I can't keep up, and I try to scroll back a little bit and then I bump the camera. I'm sorry if it gets shaky on you. One of the things I wanted to mention was I did a giveaway announcement yesterday, and a lot of people didn't watch the video because they immediately started saying, I'm in, congrats on the 5K. And I'm like, I'm not at 5K. We're trying to get to 5K. So make sure you subscribe and share the channel so we get to 5K, and then we have a big mega giveaway. Yeah, everybody's like, I'm in, you know, and I'm like, did you listen to what I was saying? Sometimes folks don't watch the video all the way through, or not even part of the way, I want to say. Sometimes. So anyway, when we reach 5K, we will have the mega giveaway, and I'll probably add some to it. But it's up to the viewers to share the channel, and, you know, like I say, rising tides lift all ships, as they say. I'm the Yoda of wet shaving. That's high praise. Thank you. I appreciate that. Go Hobbs is still in, he says. So there you go. He's still in no matter what happens. And you are. If you're subscribed, that's all you have to do. Thanks, Miguel. Thanks, Miguel. I read your comment earlier about the straights, and I am definitely in. I mean, you can't not be in once the Stallion sent me that straight razor. Thanks, Jack. Jack sent $2. Thank you, Jack. Or it would buy a Blue Moon, Jack. So it wouldn't buy one of those beers you drink. Thanks, RK. Anyway, Miguel. Once the Stallion sent me that razor, he knew there was no way I could back out, because you just can't when it gets to that point. Loving the Lancaster tail? Oh, yeah. I mean, these are awesome. Now, we don't show these to be showing off. I just want to mention that because I know a lot of people missed them. The reason we're showing these is because I really like it, and I hope you will get one and enjoy it too. And he's going to keep making them, so eventually you'll get one, but don't be discouraged if you don't. I saw this first on DK's channel, by the way. Hey, Allie. Good to see you. Anyway, really soft. Jack can tell you, it's really awesome. And Glenn, we call Glenn the Sea Monster, Glenn Helly. He really likes his. You're going to see more and more of these in the videos, I think. They just feel nice. Now, some people said there are automotive towels similar to this, but this one does not shed. You know, when you dry your face, it doesn't leave the, you know, little dust bunny or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't leave fiber on your face, so it's pretty awesome. Thanks, RK, for following the Scented Soldier. That's hard to say. It's good stuff. Jack says he's going to grab another one. I hope he'll make them in some different colors as well. Hello, Mateo. What do you say? Let's see. Chris, is trying a straight worth it? If you develop the skill, I'm sure it will be. That's the way I see it. We have another Glenn here. Glenn Sherman. Hello. Good to see you. Oh, by the way, this knot right here, I bought from AP Shave Co. And it's in the PAA switch handle. I just put it in here yesterday. And this is a pretty cool brush, actually, because you can put your own knot in it. The PAA switch. It's that old, I forget the name, rubber set type. Anyway, I hope Douglas will get some more of this. Hey, Rich Man Shaving, another channel you should visit. Good to see you, Rich. Anyway, if he sells more of these ferrules or whatever you call them, you know, you can get multiple knots and put them in there and just screw them down, which is pretty cool. Because I had several knots I was going to try out. This one was cashmere. This one was silk smoke. And 26 millimeter does fit, but you have to push it through that way. Thanks, Tim from the Scented Soldier. He is here, and someone, RK, said he followed him, and I appreciate that. He's got a good channel. And he's doing a giveaway, by the way. Make sure you check that out. Let's see, Mateo is here. Thanks for joining us, DK. I'll have one for your time tomorrow. Excuse me, DC, I meant to say. Probably gonna get one of those Feather Artist Club razors. Yeah, that's awesome. Feather Artist Club. It's a good shaver. You just have to be careful with it because those blades are crazy sharp. So just be careful with it. Yeah, good night to the DC Shaves. That's a wonderful family over there, the Chalmers family. Their whole family is into wet shaving, which is pretty awesome. Hey, DK is here. Make sure you go check out DK Darn Fine Shaves. What's the other word? Ah, thanks. Inspector just floated me $10. Now that's another soap. Thank you, Inspector. I appreciate that. You'll see it back on the channel. So Sharp David said, Daddy is here. So Sharp David is also another YouTuber you need to go check out. I got this just for you, DK. Very basic, very basic. None of that skunky stuff. I wouldn't have thought of a pen holder as the razor stand. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like it. Hey, Ryan. Thanks for the trade, by the way, Ryan. Hey, Jim G. Nice to see you. Brett Gaming, live shave tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. And the reason I'm doing 2 is for people in Europe. I'm making it earlier. So live shave tomorrow. Where's Jimmy at? I don't know. Jimmy will be here eventually, I hope. Anyone following the NFL draft? Tim, I stopped watching the NFL when they started with all that foolishness over the national anthem, and I haven't watched since, to be honest. But at some point, I'll return to the NFL. It just, it kind of bummed me out. It's DK, everyone run? Yeah, that's a good idea. Just bought the variant, very smooth. Yeah, it's a nice shaver, RK. I like Three Stooges is here. He's been ill. I think Three Stooges had the Rona. If you want to know the truth about it. His symptoms sound like he had the Rona to me. And so, it sounded pretty bad. Very dire. He wasn't around even watching the videos for like a month. And I was like, what happened to the Three Stooges? And I don't mean Mo, Curly, and Larry. The Three Stooges on YouTube, who often comments. So, let's see. Go Houston Oilers. We don't have Houston Oilers. There's the Tennessee Titans now, aren't they? That's old school. Oh, thank you, Ryan. He says, great job with the wave. That's awesome. Hey, Christian. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Update on your shirts. I have a sample, but I haven't had time to really fool with it, Inspector. At some point, I did put some stuff on the t-shirt just to see how it would come out, so I will let you know. I had Corona during the Christmas holiday. Or you mean like Corona beer or the Rona? Because that's what we call it, the Rona. Because my first DE shave today. Oh, awesome, Nicholas. I'm so glad you had your first DE shave. That's pretty good. Thank you. Have you heard of the Omni Shaver? I've heard of it, but not used it. Used another Murphy McNeil soap. I used Murphy McNeil soap for the head shave. The sample was, what was that called? Something St. James. Really good scent. If you like gourmand scent. It was really strong. What was the name of that? I can't think of the word. I had to look up the word because, I didn't know how to pronounce it, but it was something St. James. It's pretty good. How long have you been doing it, Sam? For a month. Okay. So how's it going so far, Sam, by the way? Reminded you of Irish Spring? Ooh, I like that. Okay. I got to remember that one. It's going well. Samuel, what are you using for your razor? Omar, let me look over here. This is really the only thing I'm using for head shaving, the leaf. That's it. I'm not using anything else. Hey, Jimmy from the NYC Wet Shaving is here. He also has a channel, so try to remember that and subscribe if you would, please. Jim G ordered Sterling Island Man and Executive Man. Great stuff. Yeah, I like those too. Sam says he's using the 34G and Astro. That's a good combination. Have I tried the Dollar Shave Club? Years ago, I want to say they sent me something, and I tried. Thank you, Jimmy. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Jimmy. I really appreciate that. He gave me $10. What can I say? Very humbling. Thank you. Yes. Anthony Vincent has the name of that soap. Did you like it, Anthony? Or have you experienced it? It's pretty doggone cool, I think. It's got I love the scent. Like, I wanted to eat it. That's how good I thought it was. Just absolutely terrific, I thought it was a phenomenal scent. It's very, it's like oatmeal, orange. I didn't really get the peanut butter, but I can understand it. Hello, Spectre. It's good to see you. How's everything going? DK would know, of course, it's made with beer. He knows everything about beer. And so that is definitely a level of expertise that he can bring to the table that I don't really have, because I'm just drinking the basic, very basic Blue Moon with no orange, by the way. Nicholas uses the Vikings Blade Emperor. If it works, there's no reason not to use it. No reason not to use it at all. Has anybody gotten this other than Jack? I know Jack has it. Has anybody else got this, by the way? This stuff right here is terrific. Like it is like, if you like tangerine, this is terrific. It's like peeling the tangerine when sometimes, you know, the juice spurts out. Oh, it's really bright and it's got big time zip to it. This is really good. Arthur said he's using the Harry's on his head. That is perfectly fine if it's working. Yeah, this stuff right here, West Coast Shaving, and I think Carve has some as well, and Jack can comment. But man, this stuff here is, whew, it brings it. And it's got really good healing type like your skin feels good afterwards. I usually don't care about that, but if I have a rough shave, I'm gonna go to this. Like, to me, this serves as an aftershave and a balm as far as I'm concerned for my needs. It's really good. I like it. Could you do a video on your favorite ones aftershaves? So Carve still has Canpai from the Gentleman's Nod too. I like that scent as well. That's pretty doggone good, I think, just me. Here's another scent that I like, by the way. The Gale Lock. Oh man, this is great. Woo, I like that. This is really, really, really nice. If you haven't tried this particular scent, it's a Creed scent. I think Viking, maybe. It's a good scent. Murphy and McNeil, I really like. I haven't used that aftershave yet, but it smells great. I haven't tried the Loose Screws soap yet, but I'm looking forward to trying it at some point. That'll be pretty awesome. Did you like that, Anthony? I can't remember how to pronounce that now. I looked it up at the time, but I can't remember how to pronounce it. Yeah, Glenn, I think there's some old Astra SPs with, it just depends on what batch you get. My favorite aftershave other than Creed Aventus, this is one of them, quite frankly. I love this. But I love, good night, Mr. G. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Three Stooges says he's not going to use the tangerine because he'll go outside and get swarmed by the bees, which makes sense. Hey, Rico. And Rico has a channel also, Enrico Suave, so please check it out, as well as Anthony Vincent. Really nice guys. Blindfolded straight shave, the Spectre says. No. By the way, I need to make a big order with, yeah, you do have to, if you're international, kind of have to make a big order. Someone sent me a brush today because I was talking about manufacturers that I didn't think big manufacturers want to make decent synthetic brushes. And someone sent me a Plaisson. And this one has a new knot. So we're going to be trying this one soon. This is not the same knot as the old. So we will be trying this soon. So we'll see how that knot goes. But anyway, the gentleman wrote a letter, and I'll include that in a video where I use it. He said Plaisson's one of the, it might be the oldest brush company in the world. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what he says, so I'm going to go with it. You have to try Humphrey's Citrus. It's better than Thayer's. It might be, but this one here is not, this cucumber melon is not very good. I don't like it. It smells medicinal to me. This one smells a lot better. It's just clean fresh, which I like. This one smells, I don't know, just kind of medicinal. As far as I'm concerned, it's not my favorite. But I'm trying to use it all up, and I've gone through, you know, almost half of it. Hey, James. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the kind words as well. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Spectre. Or, excuse me, the Spectre. I appreciate it. Jack says he just bought an incredible brush from Turn and Shave. That's awesome. I'm sure it will be a looker. I like that blue brush I saw in your video recently. Maybe today. I can't remember. Hey, Randall. Hey, Hurst. Says the razor shaving. Hi, Unk. Unk is commenting a lot on the videos. I really appreciate that. Oh, no, it's not worth the effort to mail it to someone, to tell you the truth, because it's half full, so I just use it, you know. I like it. It's, you know, it's sort of one of the things that I think witch hazel does is if you happen not to get a good rinse, it's an astringent, so it helps remove any of that. Like if you leave any soap on your face or anything like that, that's one of the reasons I use it. I like it. It's just been part of my routine. I will definitely be using the Stallion at some point, Fernando. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, Sam was here from Australia. I can't remember whether he left or not, but he was here. Yep, there he is. He's still here. So awesome. Fernando, also from Australia. So a lot of, what time is it in Australia? Just out of curiosity, because I have no idea. Best favorite barbershop aftershave. Hi, sir, from Canada. Probably Fine American Blend is my favorite scent. Or a PAA CAD. Those are the barbershop scents that I like. Jack doesn't like barbershop scents. 10:20 a.m. So, oh yeah, you're way ahead of us then. We're just now, what is it? 8:21 p.m. So, yeah, you're a good ways. Oh, Fernando's from Puerto Rico. Okay, cool. So the Scented Soldier's asking any other veterans in here other than myself and Tim. If you are, sound off. Hello. Oh, I forgot about Shannon is here. Shannon, now I haven't used your aftershave, so they had to question about aftershave, but I will say Shannon soap has a really nice scent in Barbershop. It is different from CAD and different from Fine. There's two schools. I like both. I think they're really good. So Shannon's has the aftershave. Okay. Shannon's has the aftershave too. So that would be a really good scent. I would say that. Is Tiki still in business? Tiki is sold by Chiseled Face now, and they took over the formulas and so on. By the way, I know I'm not seeing every single comment, so if I miss something you want answered, you know, you can. Oleo number 11, I haven't tried that one. Fernando said Shannon's is awesome. Yeah, I agree. Really good, underrated soaps, in my opinion. James says he loves Shannon's. Yeah, the Shannon's Barbershop is like kind of in London Barbershop, and also the Zingari Barbershop. I can't think of what that one is called right now. It smells similar, I think. There's also one barbershop that doesn't smell like any of the others, Barbershop at West Coast Shaving, which is really good. I love that scent. Let's see, how close in smell are Fine aftershaves to the Fine soaps? Very, very close, I think. Very, very close, almost identical as far as I'm concerned. What products would you like to see come out this year? You know, honestly, I don't know. More of everything. More. I like choices, you know. When are we going to get a den tour? At some point when I get time to organize it. I just don't have it all in one place. It's just a big mess, actually. I have a third room that just has fishing stuff and shaving stuff, and it's just an absolute mess. Glenn Helly doesn't like cologne-inspired scents. It's offensive to me. Just kidding. But he's like, I don't like cologne scents, and I'm like, what? Favorite citrus scent right now? I don't know. Honestly, there's so many great ones, I couldn't even tell you. Yeah, I like to fish for bass and trout. Hey, Abraham. Thanks. Well, Abraham, mostly I was asking for people, asking questions like what synthetics have backbone, because Frank, one of the Swedish three, was asking me, so I said, I'll put it out to viewers, because, you know, it's when you pull information, you get much better results, in my opinion, than just my opinion. Do you use Cremo Coconut? I know, oh yeah, I used that. That was too sweet for me. I gave that one away. Would you like to see an adjustable razor from Razor Rock? Why not? Why not? No, Sam, I haven't fished since this. I would be normally fishing, but the Rona has ruined that so far. The PAA new synthetic is pretty nice. Yeah, and I'm going to be giving that away when we reach 5,000. So if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If your mother is not subscribed, make sure she subscribes too. I keep it clean so your mom can watch me as well, or your grandmother, or your sister, because I'm a gentleman. Your scent oh, okay. Go says he's scent sensitive, so he likes scents that aren't Let's see what he says here. Oh yeah, Miguel. I tried to avoid this rabbit hole of straights. I really have, and now I'm going to be in it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey Trevor, it's good to see you. And by the way, if I'm missing anybody, let me know, because sometimes the messages gets going fast and I cannot keep up. I do try my best to sort of repeat what you're saying so everybody can hear it. And let's see if I've missed anything. Let's see. We got Yaki brushes, strip straw, drag grandma into wet shave. Yeah, why not? A lot of grandmas might be growing a stash. They need to shave it. I mean, that's great. Also, I will say we need gentlemen, and I'm speaking to all of you and Jill. Jill might be Shannon and Jill, I think, are the only two. We need more women. So when women come into the hobby, you all need to behave and not be Neanderthals and degenerates. Please, I'm begging you, we need more women. We need more women in the hobby, because they will take things to new levels and they'll create new products just for women, and that's fantastic, I think. Everybody is welcome. We even saw DC Shaves had his son on video practicing. That's fantastic. I love that stuff. Trafalgar, Abraham says the Trafalgar or the Omega Evo has nice backbone. I agree that Trafalgar does, for sure. Oh, DK says he got his wife into the soaps. That's a good first step. It's a good first step. Let's see. The new word is thirsty, guys. Yeah, I'm not with all the lingo these days. I'm getting old. Yeah, I thought it was great to see Elijah as well. I mean, that was pretty awesome. And Jimmy's daughter. Three Stooges says I definitely want to try an Omega Evo. I definitely want to try their bigger, and they look good too, Abraham. I definitely want to try one. Am I going to try more Zenith brushes? Not the boars. I'm just not going to fool with really natural hair brushes. But I do have one that's actually quite good from AP Shave Co. that I'm going to be giving away. Gel tips. I hate to admit it, but gel tips, it really does make them very soft in the tips, as much as I hate to say it. Thank you, A's, for coming by. I really appreciate it. And again, I'll be doing another one tomorrow for the folks who are in the different time zone. And I would do it, honestly, I would do it specifically for the Chalmers family, because they're just so nice. I can't not do it. Christian said you just honed your first straight and the shave wasn't too bad. Awesome. That's fantastic. I really think that is excellent. I'm going to have to eventually get some stones and learn how to touch up, because to be honest with you, I'm really afraid to send that straight through the mail. I don't want to lose it. It means a lot to me. It's, as far as I'm concerned, the most important shaving item I have, because it means that much to me. Who are my favorite YouTube channels? Too many to name. I mean, obviously you have to name all the old time greats, because they were there before I was. Geo, Mantic, those two. And then, of course, there are the bigger channels, smaller. Honestly, there are so many great small channels that if I mention, DK is one of them. Yeah, I like DK's. And Jack's, obviously. There are so many small channels that I would miss. I like, honestly, all the channels that I'm commenting on, I like. As long as people are being positive and trying to contribute something positively, I like it, you know. And so I'm just trying to help as many people as I can. So I don't know what my favorites are. I like certain personalities, you know, like Reed from Shave Cave has his thing. Lyle has a great YouTube channel, the Sask Shaver. I love that. Jack's Virtual Groom Room, the Synthetic Soldier Shaves, Rich Man Shave. I mean, there's so many that if I tried to name favorites, I would leave a lot of people out. Stallion, So Sharp David, obviously. The Sea Monster. You know, who has the best haircut of wet shaving? Whew. That's going to be tough between you. Tim has a really tight haircut, but Jack gets his hair pretty tight. He's got a line in there too. Because when he came back, and I was like, how did he get a haircut? Because he had that line. Because I was expecting his hair to get real, you know, I was expecting his hair to get out of control. And Next thing I know, he had a clean line. I was like, what? How did he get a line during the Rona? And So Sharp David told me today, we were on the phone, he's cutting his own hair. Yeah, those are some good ones. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't add me to that, Fernando, but those are some great channels. Sled has a great beard and a good channel too. Yeah, I agree. Tim has a good haircut too. When he points down and you see it, it's pretty tight, I gotta say. But Jack, if you didn't get that line, you were going to be looking pretty rough if you didn't get that cut. Rich said he's cutting his own hair as well. I don't blame you. And of course, I'm cutting my own hair. Shannon says, quit being modest. Well, I am kind of as much as people think I'm not modest, I actually am. I'm not as full of myself as people might believe. I might be full of other things though. Hey, Marcos, good to see you. Make sure you check out El Chingon Mendez Shaves, his channel. Hey, Anwar, good to see you as well, my friend. Hope everything is going well. Drinking, and I'm not shaving though. I am drinking a beer, but I'm not shaving. Full of blue moon. Well, this is actually the first one I've had, and the only one. No drinking and shaving is probably not a good idea. I've tried that already. I was not as successful as I would like. But you can drink and shave, but I'm just now getting over the cuts. Irish whiskey. I like Irish whiskey. Maybe I should drink and shave. No, I mean, you can have a couple of casual drinks, but you don't want to be pounding them, you know, using a sharp blade. Best voice, Sinatra Lennon or the Shaving Tolson? I don't know. Do you still drink coffee with Irish whiskey? Yeah, sometimes Irish whiskey or Irish coffee. It's good. I like it. I usually like it more in the winter months. And Irish coffee is just coffee, Irish whiskey, and brown sugar, whipped cream or heavy cream. Bring out the straight with the blue moon. No. This must be Brian, because Shannon wouldn't be, I doubt she would be trolling me this way. It's not actually trolling, it's having fun. It's probably Brian masquerading as Shannon. Yeah, Ken Surf's got a great voice. Oh, we're both here, okay. So he's probably poking her and telling her what to type, or vice versa. They can't be trusted, at least in this setting. What brand of coffee? Whatever coffee you prefer, it doesn't matter. The best voice is Friendship Shaving. He is very, I like watching his stuff. It's very calming and soothing. I like it. Also, Jeffrey Smith. So again, I mentioned this in the last live video. Jeffrey Smith is the Bob Ross of wet shaving, and Friendship Shaving, he is the Fred Rogers of wet shaving. Both are really good. Both are very disarming. And I really like both channels, honestly. And me, of course, you're not the Bob Ross of wet shaving. No. Never heard of Tim? Yeah, go check out Friendship Shaving. He's just getting over the Rona. You go broke buying all that beer. Oh, you know how many beer I've had since the last video? One. This one. So I don't drink very much. I'm hurting the kids, Shannon says. It figures. Jack the hipster of wet shave. He's going to be full on his hipster when he moves to Portland. Pretty soon he's going to be wearing a knit cap in all the videos, like one of those that's got the big poofy thing in the back. And he'll have a neck beard. He'll have a beard down here. It'll be great. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. If he moves to Portland, it's going to be full-on hipster. There's just no avoiding it. We did drink a few when the inspector visited last summer. We drank a few beers. The inspector is a very fast drinker. You can borrow my beard. That way you can fit in. Yeah. The Sea Monster says, video and shave. That would. AZ Shooter, what's up? My hair is slowly morphing into a hemp, a hemp beanie. That's pretty good. Hey, Tim. Tim from Tim Shaves is here. He has a channel also. Go check him out, please. Nice. You know, does anybody watch Tim? Because he has this goatee area that's like a 5 o'clock shade. And I asked him the other day, are you shaving your cheeks in between shaves? Because you can see this darkness around here, but it's not here. And he said, no, that's just the way it grows. So it primarily grows here, but not much here. And I thought he might have been shaving his cheeks so he'd have that 5 o'clock goatee shadow. You know, I thought, okay, maybe he just tightens up the cheeks. But he said, no, his hair grows like in a perfect goatee, you know, which is pretty awesome, actually. Oh, is that the way yours grows also? Okay. Yeah, different people have different growths, so you never know. But his grows really in a perfect goatee, and it's a goatee. Maybe that's what we should start calling it. Hey, Rick, I forgot. Rick from Sense Suds. You all have difficult channels. Sense, Suds, and Steel. There we go. Anyway, go check out his channel as well. He's got a nice channel. He's a nice gent. And we appreciate Rick from Scent Suds. Between the Scented Soldier and Scent Suds and Steel, it's really hard. Thanks, Randall, for joining us. I really appreciate it. Sounds like the ideal hair growth. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, actually. But he said, no, that's just the way it grows. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought he might have been shaving just the cheeks like, you know, every other day or something. Alliteration. Hey, John, I don't know if I mentioned Josh from Shooting the Shave. Another good channel that you all should check out. No, I break it there because I don't like it. It looks raggedy. I disconnect it. I don't really care for it. Jack, the soon-to-be hipster. That's going to be interesting to see what transpires when he gets to Portland and he starts taking in some of that culture. And that ought to be really interesting. Let's see. We got Ryan. So Sharp David said Josh is a really good straight shaver. Yeah, I've definitely been checking his videos out. He just did his blindfold shave, which was very, very good. By the way, go check out Matty Lindholm. He just did a blindfold straight razor shave. There's nothing that guy can't do. I mean, he's very good. He's very, very good. Matty Lindholm, one of the Swedish three, by the way. He's really... And he's making soap. He makes brushes. It's insane. I'm subscribed to over 10 channels already. Yeah, I'm subscribed to a ton of channels. But I try to watch them. Johan is awesome too. Yeah, all the three Swedish guys are excellent. Yes, Johan also did his blindfold shave. It was excellent as well. How am I going to forget him? Yeah, it was really, really good. I think it's like number 5 on a clipper. I just have a clipper set. I don't really know, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm subscribed to a ton of channels. I don't know how many, but it's a ton. Yeah, Josh did his blindfold shave. No one has had trouble with the blindfold shave so far. I think Rich did his. No one's had any problems. Tim said Johan's was hard to watch. It was because you were afraid he was going to cut himself, but he did a great job. You know, no one has had trouble with the blindfold shave at all. Rich did his. He didn't have any trouble. Most people are just afraid to knock things over. That's been the most difficult part. Did anybody tag? I'm trying to think if I've seen his video. Somebody, the next person that does it, tag the virtual groom room, please, so we can see that, because that will be outstanding. Rico said he's not going to do the blindfold shaved. Somebody said he checked out my old videos and I don't look like the same person. No. Yeah, I've changed a little bit. I would not do it with a straight. I know. I would not do it with a straight either. No. Those guys are like Jedi level. I mean, that's crazy. Just Blue Moon, but this is all I've had. Yeah, I do sometimes. Yeah, when I need to see far away, I wear glasses. Yeah. They get in the way when you're shaving, actually, because you're worried about hitting them, and they're really a pain. So I only need them to see far off. I see, up close just fine. Glenn Helly has also not been tagged for the blindfold shave, so remember that. Nor David Gonzalez. Babysitting that bear. Nursing is what we call it. Anthony said he can barely keep his face in frame when he's not blindfolded. Yeah, I was way over here, when I was doing mine. Yeah, no one has had any trouble with the blindfold shave at all so far. So, you'll be tagged. The virtual groom room will be tagged. It's just a matter of time. You have to shave with glasses. That's okay. For me, they just get in the way a little bit when you start shaving your head, especially. Do another blindfold beer test with the blue moon. I'm not going to be doing I don't drink a lot as it is. And I'm surely not going to be drinking a lot and shaving. That just doesn't sound like a good idea. Drinking an Avery Brewing 16.8%. What? That's a lot. Shannon says shave something. No. I'm going to be shaving tomorrow on the 3 p.m. live, so we'll leave it for that. Yeah, 16.8 is... What do you think about that, DK? 16.8%. That's pretty stout. Yeah, I'm waiting for Rick to release something bright or citrusy or clean, fresh, aqua. Those are my scents. That's what I like. Oh, even DK approves of the 16.8%, so that must mean it's good. By the way, I will be stopping this at 1 hour, so just to let everybody know, we got about 19 minutes left. It's really good. Ooh, I would think a 16.8% would be mighty. Yeah, Lyle says 16.8 would mess with your shave foo. If you had a few of those, I would say it would, probably put you well on your way. Or me, at least. I would imagine those are mighty. I don't know what that would taste like, to tell you the truth. Hey, Andre. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Andre. I really appreciate it. He said I inspired him to use a straight, and I can barely use a straight, so thank you, Andre. Yeah, I don't check out a lot of beer, so I would have no idea. What if they made a Blue Moon scented soap? You know how David Gonzalez feels about boozy scents? He says he doesn't want to go around smelling like a bum, which is pretty funny. It's your video, Rick. Do your thing. Yeah, absolutely. By the way, Rick's a good straight razor shaver as well. I've been watching a lot of different people to learn from. So it's good learning. So David, tell us what you think about boozy scents, especially beer ones or bourbon, because that's his favorite, as you well know. Thanks, Anthony. I really appreciate it. And go and check out Anthony's channel, everybody. Rick says he hasn't done anything with frags. You're welcome, Rick. With like a legit bourbon scent, woo, that could be done. What's your favorite bourbon? Blanton's, Angel's Envy, something along those lines. I'm probably forgetting some. I don't remember what Lakewood soap smells like, that one. That Lakewood you have, the inspector sent me, by the way, DK. My favorite bourbon is out of a small brewery in New York. Save me a bottle, Shannon. Oh, Booker's, yeah, I like Booker. I do like Four Roses, small batch as well. Yeah, there's a lot of good bourbons. Buffalo Trace is quite good for the money. I mean, there's some really good stuff. Thanks, Sam. I'm hoping everyone's great as well. Looking forward to the Zingari Man. Those are some really nice smelling soaps. I like both of them. Jack says it's slightly peated. Ooh, I like peat. That's pretty cool. Elijah Craig, yeah, that's another one. Forester is another one. Japanese whiskey, I haven't had Japanese whiskey. So Just Unk says he's a rum drinker. 151, that's a good one for you, Unk. That'll put you well on your way. Thanks. Rick says he's making something brighter soon. That would be good. What is Shannon saving for you, David? I missed out on that, whatever it was. It's no big deal, Rick. I got a million soaps, you know. Forester 1920. Yeah. No, I have not tried a straight razor head shave. But Johan has been taunting me to use a shavette. At some point, I will do it, and I will cut myself. Oh, some homebrew port by Brian and his dad. Oh, okay. Hope they don't blow up the basement. DK, you must have the liver of a 50-year-old. He's putting it to the test, I would imagine. I imagine that he is definitely flushing. Lyle, did you get the soap yet? So Rick has sent a soap to Lyle, evidently. Did you all see that Matty, when he did his blindfold shave, he's making his own soap now too? Do you like a shavette or straight better? Straight. I think straights are a little more forgiving. Chance that they haven't blown anything up yet, but it smells bad. Well, I can understand how that could happen. Anybody? DK asked if anybody's a kidney donor, asking for a friend. Jim from NYC. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Jimmy from NYC. I'm sorry. Thanks, Jim. I have not, Rick. Waiting patiently, the Sask Shaver says. No, I've never tried a Rolls razor. Let's see, that's one of my favorite cigars. David said he needs a kidney. Are you down a kidney or are you just killing one, David? It's a good question. Who knows what he's doing? It's hard to see. It's hard to know what's going on. Let's see what I've missed here. You never know with the comments. Try the Leaf by Oscar. Or they're talking cigars now, so we're full on cigar shaves. What do we got there? We can split jacks. What are you splitting of jacks? I didn't see what they were splitting. Oh, yeah. David said he needs one because he's killing one. So that makes sense. You know, need an extra on standby. That makes sense. Oh, splitting a kidney. Ooh, GoHab says he has 2 kidneys full of stones. Sorry. Inspector is old. He's going to need all kinds of organs. Ouch, that's brutal. Canada Post. You know what? I ordered a Broman. How do you say that? Broman or Brahmin razor, and it shipped on the 23rd of March, and it's still not here. What is today? It's been over a month, so I still don't have it. So hopefully it'll arrive at some point. I don't know what's... International shipping is a little all over the place. Do you own any vintage soaps? I don't own vintage, but I own some that aren't made anymore, like iColoniale and stuff like that. No, I haven't contacted the post because they put a message that said it could take 30 days, so we'll see what happens. It shipped from the England, I believe. Yeah, they said it would take 23 to 30 days, so yesterday was 30, so we'll see. We'll give it another little while. They didn't give any tracking. I ordered the Carve 3 weeks ago. Yeah, all international shipping is stifled, you know, pretty bad right now, sadly. You know, a lot of the businesses are doing their best to get things to people, but they can't control, you know, the postal services and what have you. So, you know, I would give them a little more time. Nick is just moaning about our shipping. It happens. Yeah, right now shipping is, you know, even from Razor Rock, which usually takes a week, it took 2 weeks the last time. So everything's a little bit more, it's slower at this point, I would say. You should look at Riga Straight Razor. Cool, Ryan. I'll have to check that out. Sask Shaver says his soap is still in the U.S. It hasn't made its way to Canada yet. So hopefully that will get there pretty soon. Have you seen the new Blackland Tradeer razor? No, but I have owned the Tradeer, both the open comb before, and I got rid of them. They were good shavers, but hopefully Blackland will improve on them a little bit. You will not buy a carve until they change their business model. What is it that they're doing that's off, would you say? I kind of like their offerings. I like how they have multiple plates and you can get the kits and so on, and then they're pretty affordable. So I kind of like that. I'm not buying that Max. How do you say that? Sprecher? I'm not. I'm resisting that temptation. I'm resisting that temptation. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Let's see. What happened to raw shaving? I think they might have went under. I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't heard anything about them. Rick says he's got a Sprecher and he loves it. He said he has to live vicariously through Rick. Gohab said they take your money, but, well, to be fair, I've ordered from lots of companies and they take the money. And like, for example, the Model T razor, of course, that was a Kickstarter, but you gave the money and it seemed like years and before it ever came to fruition. So, you know, I think it's just a matter of getting all the parts together and getting them shipped. But you will get your product. I'm, you know, confident in that. Yeah, I like Wickham soaps. Wickham soaps are quite good in my opinion. Do you know if Global Shave Club is on time? I don't have any idea about that replica Fat Boy, to be honest with you. Yost, thanks, Scented Soldier. Appreciate it. I'm getting, again, in about 8 minutes, I'm going to end this one, and I appreciate everybody who showed up. I got the PAA Cube 2.0. Yeah, those cubes are massive. That's true. DK said he would love a custom Sprecher, but he is broke. And yeah, you would soon be broke if you get too many of those razors. They are beautiful, but man, very expensive. Tried straight razor shaving for a period and cut my head a lot. I think, I don't know. You know, it's tough. All the curves and contours. Carve doesn't have a large inventory. They make it on demand. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Functional work of art. Yeah, I like vintage stuff though too. I am a sucker for very old things like that, like the history. It's like, you know, you can't beat that. For me, I would rather get a really mint condition old 150-year-old razor than a custom. That's just me. Hey, Scooby Dooby. We're getting ready to head out in about 7 minutes, but I thank you for joining. I will be doing another one at 3 tomorrow again for the folks in Europe and other time zones. I'll be doing a shave for that one, so we'll have something actually going on. Our demand is surprising. Oh, yeah. I don't know about the rigors of making razors and how supply and demand works. Did you get one of these, David Gonzalez? It's pretty cool, actually, the switchback. I like it. I put a Sinbad knot in it. And if he sells more of these, I'm going to put some other knots in them. It's a pretty cool idea, I think. Yeah, Tim, this is a PAA switchback, and so you can knot different knots and, you know, just sort of swap them out, which is pretty cool. I love my 1870 Wade and Butcher. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, David said no, they were sold out before he got a chance. You spent $220 with PAA this last week. Woo! I saw the switchback go out of stock. Yeah, it sold out pretty quickly, but it is pretty cool because you can, you know, put your own knots in them. And if they sell more of these, you can put more knots in them, just switch them out. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Anyone try the bevel? I tried one years ago. It's a fine shaver. There's nothing wrong with it. PAA brushes are great value, looks pretty as well. Yeah, this is actually a nice brush. Your favorite tobacco scented soap? I don't know, Jim, because I don't use a lot of tobacco. The one from Zingari, what is it? The Essentials is quite good. I think that might have tobacco and bay. That's quite good. I don't know if they have one or not, doctor. Oh, that's awesome. Josh just said he gave his bevel to a new guy. That's pretty awesome. The Atomic brush looks like a great brush. Yeah, it's a good one. I really like that brush. In fact, I'm using it tomorrow. So Sharp David said Mobster from Peter Charkelis is his favorite tobacco one. I don't know if I tried that one. That one might be a cigar scent. I don't remember. If you want tobacco, Peter Charkelis always uses tobacco in his soaps, I think. Or at least a lot of them. He likes tobacco scents. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with a bevel razor. If you want a mild shaver, it works just fine, actually. Absolutely nothing wrong. Ryan has 2 pucks of the Mobster. Wow. Go Hobbs has run out of room. Yeah, welcome to the club. A Mobster, Josh also likes Mobster. That's awesome. Yeah, Sam, it's my pleasure, man. Thanks for coming. I appreciate everybody joining because it would be awfully bored to sit. It would be boring to sit here and talk to myself, although I've done it. Nah, I haven't, but I would enjoy it probably. You know, I'm easily entertained, as I like to say. Hey, William, it's good to see you. Hey, Great Dog, it's good to see you as well. The CWS, or a lot of good guys. What's CW? I don't know what that is. Yeah, thanks to all of you guys for joining me, and gals. I don't want to forget the ladies. We need more ladies. That way we wouldn't forget to say gals. Don't forget to answer yourself, Ryan says. Yeah, I need to. Have you used that Chevette yet, Ryan? I would like to know how that went if you used it. Canadian wet shavers. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. Have a bonus video uploading tomorrow. The theme is English. Okay. It's a sausage fest in you. The inspector says, hey, Jeff, I'm getting ready to end it here in 3 minutes. The lime shavette. Yeah. Ryan hasn't used it yet. Okay. Can you recommend some mild non-cologne scents? Let me think about it because I won't be able to do it off the top of my head. Is it the Jeffrey Smith, like the Bob Ross of wet shaving Jeffrey Smith, like the one we all like everybody loves it? There's no one that doesn't like Jeffrey Smith, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that it is. He's probably the coolest cucumber. Like, you know, he's cool as a cucumber. He just does it. Like, that feels pretty good. It's really nice. This is pretty good shaver, you know, and he'll laugh, and it's extremely pleasant. I like it a lot. Oh my goodness, Doug. Yeah. The S confusion, big time. Yeah, I missed him too. Yeah. Do you recommend Hoy water? And yeah, I do like Mike's Natural Soaps. Yes, that's an oldie but goodie. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it. I'm getting ready to end it here in just a few minutes as well. So I really thank everybody for joining me. Thank you for joining me, Go Hobbs. Thank everybody, in fact. I really appreciate it. We have 1 minute left. So I really appreciate everyone's time. You know, it's an hour you can't get back, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate the contributions. I appreciate all the help. I appreciate all the views. I ask that you please share the channel with other people. Your mother, your sister, your grandmother. Bring them on into the hobby. That way, when they find my channel, they're going to find other people's channel too, because I'm going to keep plugging them and mention them. And hopefully everybody's channel will grow as a result of it. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Shannon is there. By the way, try Shannon's soaps. I invite you to try Shannon's soaps because they're quite good and I really like them. For whatever it's worth. Thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate it. I am going to end it, but I want to thank everybody. Thank you. It's my pleasure to make the videos. I really appreciate it. The boys want their own channel. Gonna name it Twin Time. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. Until next time, remember, it's your shave. Do it your way. And of course, God bless each and every one of you, and good night.